we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to the Big Honker Podcast. Today, brought to you by Boss Shot Shells. We got brand new Dove loads coming out this summer. Anyways, check them out at bosshotshells.com or reach out to me directly. Thank you very much. I'm Jeff Stanfield with the world famous Andy Shaver.
That is right. So today, March 21st, I just get boned every time I've got to come up with people that are born and dead. The days I get suck. So it even says, so here's the deal. I even looked it up. Famous people who died March 21st.
Nobody.
It says right here, number of famous people, week. Not many people, not many famous people died on this days versus people who died on other days. The people who died on this days are way less famous than people who've died on other days. Like it even says it on this website.
So who did you pick?
Nobody.
So nobody famous died on March 21st.
Benedict of Nursia. That is the most famous person down here. There's a famo-meter on this website.
I never even heard of him.
32 out of 100. The next closest person, Thomas Cranmer. 21 out of 100. Like they all suck.
So nobody famous died?
No.
Okay, well then go to who died.
No.
Who was born?
Nobody good. Let me see what Benedict of Nursia is all about. Maybe it'll tell me. He was 63 years old at the time of his death. Founder of Catholic religious community. I don't know. Anyway, that's the guy that died. Famous people that were born today. Gary Oldman. You know who Gary Oldman is. He's the commissioner in the Dark Knight trilogy. Famous actor. Also, a Bond was born today. I don't know where this guy ranks as your favorite Bond. Timothy Dalton.
Probably the worst.
You're not a fan of Timothy Dalton?
No, he's not a bad guy. He was not a good Bond.
The Living Daylights and License to Kill were his Bond movies.
He wasn't bad. He's just not one of my favorites.
Not your favorite Bond?
Roger Moore is probably my favorite.
Over Sean Connery.
Yeah, them two, both my two favorites. Sean would be second. Daniel Craig's third.
Wow.
George Lazenby, he wasn't bad.
Wasn't expecting that.
Well, who'd you think I was going to be?
Connery, Daniel Craig.
I liked Roger Moore more.
I think the movies got better with Daniel Craig.
The movie, well, that's just the way they do movies. They're fixing to have another one coming out.
I just think that it's because it's a better movie. You can do more shit today.
That's why I like the old ones, though, because it was so cool. Just though I'm nostalgic for the old stuff.
Your ex-girlfriend, Rosie O'Donnell, was born today. She's fled to Ireland, so...
That's the kind of heifer Tony had went home with.
What's bad, she fled to Ireland because of Trump. Conor McGregor has a very good chance of being the next president or whatever of Ireland. So
who does?
Conor McGregor.
I thought he got in some trouble for rape.
He settled out of court.
He settled out of court?
I don't think he's convicted of anything.
They need him.
Well, look, I mean, you can draw the same parallel with Trump if you want with the grab him by the pussy scandal. So,
well,
Trump settled out of court for rape too. So
yeah, so I guess you're right then. Yeah, I guess you're out there.
Yeah. So we saw Conor McGregor at the White House not too long ago, and it has been rumored that he's floated the idea around of running for whatever their head figure is in Ireland. I'm assuming president, but he did not have many good things to say about Ireland and the immigration policy. So, bit of a hellhole. Okay,
they're getting taken over by the
Muslims.
The Muslims bad.
Yeah.
They're ruining that. They're ruining Europe.
So a couple big things happened today. March 21st, 1980. J.R. Ewing, the character millions love to hate on the television's popular primetime drama, was shot by an unknown assailant.
That was all the talk that whole summer.
I can tell. The shooting made the season-ending episode one of TV's most famous cliffhangers and inspired widespread media coverage and left America wondering, who shot JR?
I had the bumper sticker.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have a car, but I had the bumper sticker.
8 months this captivated America until November 21st, 1980, the premiere episode of the show's third season solved the mystery, identifying that bitch Kristen Shepard Jr., JR's mistress, and his wife's sister as the culprit.
Have you ever watched Dallas?
Never, but it sounds like a tangled web of shit.
It would be a great Netflix if someone come back and redone it now.
I thought they did.
They did. No, that was on something else, but it was Dallas too. But it was good stuff. I'm telling you, the granddaughter Lucy was sleeping with the head cowboy who turned out to be the grandpa's other son that was that they didn't know about, and then her dad was or Bobby's wife Victoria Principal, who was a smoke show also. Her dad Digger, somebody I think was his name. He was fought oil all the time, and he thought he was buying his daughter, and it just was. And then JR was sleeping with his sister-in-law. It was great. It was
Why'd
a
she
great
kill him?
show. She shot him. She didn't kill him.
Oh,
Do you know who he was?
I don't know. No, I don't.
He
I
was
can see
also
his
the
face.
guy on I Dream of Jeannie,
Okay.
Larry Hagman.
Okay.
I mean, it made everybody think everybody in Texas has got oil wells, mistresses, drives Mercedes-Benz, and lives at South Fork.
The CBS television network debuted the first five episode pilot season of Dallas in 1978. It went on to run for another 12 full-length seasons. The first show of its kind, Dallas was dubbed as a primetime soap opera for serial plots and dramatic tales of moral excess. The show revolved around the relations of two Texas oil families, the wealthy, successful Ewing's family, and the perpetually down on their luck Barnes clan.
But their daughter married into the Ewings.
Oh, good for her. The family's patriarch, Jock Ewing and Digger Barnes, were former partners locked in a years-long feud over oil field. Barnes claimed to have been stolen by Ewing. To make matters more interesting, Ewing's youngest brother, Bobby, and Barnes' daughter, Pam, had married, linking the battling clans even more closely. In the wake of the season-ending cliffhanger episode, A House Divided, audiences were hard-pressed to guess who was responsible for shooting JR and who had a host of enemies. That summer, the question, who shot JR, entered the national lexicon, becoming a popular T-shirt slogan and heightening anticipation of the soap's third season, which was to come in the fall. Much to the dismay of Dallas fans, the premiere was delayed because of a Screen Actors Guild strike. Boy, you know, you got the nation in an uproar, and then you got a strike, and you got to push back the airing of it.
Oh, I lived them days. I remember. God, I was 12. That's big news, boy.
When it finally aired, the episode revealing the shooter became one of television's most watched shows with an audience of 83 million people.
Good Lord.
And helped put Dallas into greater worldwide circulation. And it also popularized the use of cliffhangers by TV writers. This is one of the shows. This was not the show's only plot twist. In September 1986, fans learned that the entire previous season in which main character Bobby Ewing had died was merely a dream of Pam's. Boy, talk about a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't remember that. By that time, I'd lost interest, I guess. But I remember they had a big spinoff TV show, too.
Then it says the last episode of Dallas aired on May 3rd, 1991.
Yep. And they had the Knots Landing was a spinoff. I'm going to tell you what, old Patrick Duffy that played Bobby Ewing, he had two smoke show wives for TV wives. He had Victoria Principal. I don't even know if you knew who she is, but she was a good-looking lady.
Nope.
And Suzanne Summers was a wife. He had a...
Oh, wow. Good
she
for
was
him.
good-looking.
Yeah, she's still good-looking.
She's dead.
Well, she was.
She just died the other day.
Yeah. God bless her.
I was watching an old Clint Eastwood movie, like Maximum Velocity or something. It was one of his Dirty Harry movies. And there was a topless chick in the pool jumping around. And I thought, boy, the girl looks familiar. And you can stop it and it shows you the actress's name, Suzanne Summers.
Oh, wow.
But she was a Playboy bunny, too.
Oh, she was good looking.
She was a good looking lady.
One last historical event, 1963, Alcatraz closes after 23 years of operation. Due to high costs, the prison was extremely expensive to maintain due to its location on an island. Deterioration, the salt water just eats it up, and modern prison facilities. Capone was there. Machine Gun Kelly was there. There were a total of 36 men attempted to escape the island in 4 separate events. The government does not acknowledge anyone as having ever escaped Alcatraz, but there is a couple of things that they're like. One of them in 1962 doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So anyway, the one place that nobody could ever get away from closes. So The Rock. One of the most famous escape attempts was a great escape by Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers. It's where they made, over 2 years, inmates secretly chiseled holes into their cell walls using spoons and homemade devices. They created dummy heads made of soap, toilet paper, and human hair to fool the guards. The escapees climbed through a ventilation shaft and made it to the roof where they launched a homemade raft made of stolen raincoats. Their bodies were never found. Officially, they were listed as missing and presumed drowned. Some believe they survived. In 2013, a letter surfaced claiming that one of the Anglin brothers was still alive. So they think he might have made his way to Brazil. Anyway.
Very interesting.
That's all I got.
Done a good
Dallas and Alcatraz closing. That's a big deal. I can't believe that y'all wasted so much time worrying about who shot JR.
We didn't have Facebook and stuff. That was entertainment for people.
8 month long.
Yep, it was big news, boy. Everybody had Who Shot JR shirts, and everybody had watch parties. Big thing.
I bet, like, everybody's so excited Dallas is coming back, and then we're going to kick it back 2 months. Sorry.
83 million people. That's a lot of people. But back then, all the shows had 20, 30 people, million people.
That's what we need now. We need more of that unity. Love you, bye.